battle for the crown chest. I've been opening chests all day. I was worried about this last silver one opening, and I was starting to get a little bit anxious because I wanted to stream before I started doing any battles, just so you guys are there for the very first crown chest, moving on, and all that good stuff. I'm just trying to find a good song right now. We'll just leave it at this. So, here is the deck I'm going to be running after last night's shenanigans. Accidentally picking a ZERG deck. I went ahead and modified it a little bit. I did throw the Goblin barrel in there. I'm going to be trying out the ZERG because it's been working pretty well. I did try it a few more times last night. It worked fairly well against mortar decks, which I've been running into quite frequently. And then, of course, against P.E.K.K.A.s, it's great distractions because you got Spear Goblins coming along, Barbarians. I do have both Spear Goblins and the regular Goblins up top. And then, of course, I have the arrows to take out minions, because minions can take out that Barb Hut pretty quickly. And then the Musketeer I have there to take out mini dragons, which I've been running into quite often in the last couple games. And then, of course, the Goblin barrel is just there to be annoying as my troops start pushing down. It's almost like a direct damage. So instead of having a fireball, which I can miss time, I opted to use the Goblin barrel because they have to use the arrows on it, and then my Spear Goblins and Goblins can make a big push if they go ahead and waste their arrows on my on my Goblin barrel. And then, of course, I have the extra Barbarians there just for a little bit stronger push. So the average elixir cost is 4 elixir, so it's not too expensive, but it is still a little higher than I would like it to be. Generally, I'll run decks around 3.6, 3.8. So yeah. With that being said, there is the deck as you guys have been looking at it. Let's see here. We will go ahead and donate some cards. Make sure everybody's taken care of in the clan. And yeah, let's go ahead and start battling. We are going up against another level 9, 2988. So starting off, I don't want to show him that I'm running a ZERG deck. So I will start with a Musketeer in the back and start pushing it down to the left, because I do want to get to my Barb Hut before I throw down my Spear Goblins. And as that Musketeer makes his way down, I will go ahead and throw some regular Goblins to the right, because I want to use my Spear Goblins as a counter and as a distraction. Right here, I will use the Barbarians on the Witch, and I think that big P.E.K.K.A. is going to go ahead and go down. Luckily, I didn't drop my Barb Hut. So I'm gonna have to think of a way to counter this Prince. Hopefully the Barbarians will go ahead and get him down fairly low. I do want to keep saving elixir because this deck does not shine until later on. What's going on, Rodriguez? Welcome to the stream. So I don't want to go ahead and just keep using my elixir like crazy. So I do generally let it fill up before I start dropping anything, because that Barb Hut is fairly expensive. So with that, we do have this guy coming along. So I'll go ahead and drop the Goblin Hut and some Spear Goblins to the other side. Sad that I had to use it as a defense structure, but if that balloon just keeps going. Hola Rodriguez. Welcome. So since he did drop his elixir collector, I will drop my Goblin Barrel just so I get a reaction out of him. And we are moving into overtime. So here I am able to go ahead and start zerging on this side. And right here I am fairly worried because his balloon's gonna take out my left or my right tower, and that's quite terrifying. So we'll see if we can mount a push back here and at least get one crown out of this. Hopefully it works out in our favor, and it did. So we're just gonna keep spamming on that left side, and as his prince charges, I will go ahead and Goblin Barrel that right side, and then throw a musketeer for defense, throw my goblins behind that witch to go ahead and distract. That prince went ahead and took out my goblin hut, so I will go ahead and replace that one. My barbs will go ahead and take out the witch on the right side, and then I will go ahead and drop my Goblin Barrel on the right side to go ahead and try to go for that win, go for that nice push, you know what I'm saying? Because that left side is quite distracted. I will go ahead and bring these guys back, and I will throw a barb hut in front of the tower. The most I can do here is go for a draw. I do need to cycle back to... It's good. It's really good. It's very good. Es muy bueno. So we did get a draw, and we got a crown tower out of it. So that is a 1-for-1. Nice draw. Did not expect him to really push that hard, but then again, we are at 2,900 at the moment. So, sí. Es muy bueno. No lose. So we'll go ahead and jump into another game. Luckily, I did get my spear goblins. So what I'm gonna go ahead and do is drop the goblin hut here, and then take out his minion horde. And then I do want to throw the barbs instead, because they'll be able to really get up in there and do some damage to that mortar, and possibly take out his cannon, and then it'll allow me to start saving up on my elixir here. So I do need to cycle, so I will throw the spear goblins to get my barb hut finally, and then luckily for me, my goblin hut is coming up. So I will go ahead and throw that to distract, and then throw my goblins to the left. And my tower will go ahead and take out those minions, and I just need a little bit of time to start setting up for a decent push here with the goblin hut and start amassing some troops. Unfortunately for me, he will go ahead and take out my tower, or my my guys. So right here, I'm kind of screwed. This is where it's kind of scary, just because a goblin or a horde, fuck, I can't even speak. A hog rider will be able to push through and do quite a bit of damage. And that paired with the mortar is quite scary. But he did go ahead and use his mortars, so he is a little low on elixir. Gives me time to go ahead and get my goblins. We are going into overtime, so I will start amassing some troops here. I will use my goblin barrel to try and get that left tower. I will throw the extra. What's going on, Mike? I will throw the barbs on the right side, and then go ahead and see if I can get a nice push with the musketeer. I have another I do need to get my barb hut put up. I'm not too worried about the right side right now because my tower can go ahead and deal with that. I will wait for him to drop his mortar and then drop a goblin barrel with some spear goblins. And he's going to have to use his arrows, unfortunately. I will drop a goblin hut to get more troops amassed, and then drop my arrows to see if I can get some more troops pushed through. Let me see here. I think he used his arrows just now, so I will go ahead and drop my goblin barrel and see if I can get some of these guys going onto that tower. Let's see. Let's go ahead and throw another barb hut right up front, just so we can see if we can get a nice push. I'm actually in the US. I am in Virginia. We'll go ahead and throw the arrows for some extra assistance and see if we can get those barbarians to that tower. So we will throw another goblin hut or spear hut and then throw some goblins with it. I am trying to cycle back to try and get a decent push and get him to waste his arrows on those spear goblins. But unfortunate for me, I wasn't able to push it through. But you can see it is very effective towards mortar decks because it keeps him busy, and I don't have to really try and get to his mortar. I just have my troops constantly going. I have my huts just sitting there taking most of the damage. So I don't feel bad. I really don't. I'm sick of running into mortar decks. So I do enjoy zerging quite a bit. So we'll go ahead and start with the Barbarian hut right up front. And then we're gonna go ahead and arrow his princess. Fuck me. Did not expect him to drop his minion horde. So now we know he has a minion horde, so we do have to watch for that. I am gonna save up for the goblin hut. Up front, you do have to play quite defensive because your buildings will get taken out. You see the Barbarian hut going down, so I will replace it with a Goblin hut and then have my Goblins go ahead and take him out. And then because he has his Princess, I'm gonna have to drop my Musketeer to go ahead and take her out. So the Princess is very effective against a Zerg deck, unfortunately. But as long as I keep getting a hut down, it's not too bad, because I can defend, I think, until we get to overtime. He did activate my King's Tower, so with that, I'm gonna go ahead and drop my Goblin Barrel in the back. We do have 30 seconds until we get to. Okay, so he used his zap over on that side. What's going on, Felipe? Welcome. Hola. Hola, hola. So we'll go ahead and get a little bit of a push going on the left side. I'm just trying to see if I can bait out his arrows. Oh shit, we're so fucked because of that Hog Rider. That Hog Rider is a level 7. He's going to do a massive amount of damage. So to counter that, I will go ahead and drop the Musketeer to go ahead and take. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. So we do have the arrows for the minions this time, fortunately for me. And him having a lightning spell is quite terrifying because it is decimating my huts. So we'll let the Spear Goblins do their thing. Right here, I'm just trying to amass my troops and really overwhelm him. And it's working fairly well, I would say. Unfortunately for me, I do need to cycle back to my barbs, just because I do need to keep the pressure up. And I believe I'm going to get that right tower, possibly. But he has his own goblins to amass. And his Zap went ahead and took out my tower on the right side. So the ZERG deck isn't always the greatest, especially if they're running lightning spells. And I haven't seen lightning spells too often, so I wasn't too worried about it. But as you saw, it is a slow starting deck. You do have to get into double elixir in order to really make the deck effective. And I do like the Goblin Barrel going in, you know, over up top, because it does put a lot of pressure on him. He did defend that really well. And then right here, I'm going against a level 10. So luckily for me, I have both of my my huts. So I should be able to get both of them down. Hopefully he doesn't have a lightning spell to counter. I will start with both huts up and start putting a lot of pressure on him. Fortunately for me, my barbarians were able to distract them long enough for me to get my arrows. I will go ahead and try to take out this ice wizard and start massing up troops on that left side. I do need to cycle back to my barbarian hut, and he does have a bomb tower. Very unfortunate for me, but I do want to set up my my troops before it goes down. So with that being said, I have double the barbarian huts, so that'll be 4 barbarians each time. His bomb tower is going to do quite a bit of damage on me here, so I will go ahead and replace with the goblin hut because the 2 huts are about to expire. I do want to just keep getting troops going, have him really on his toes, trying to counter everything that I have going on him. I will go ahead and throw, oh no I won't, not right now. But I do need to continue to cycle through, so I will go ahead and drop the goblins on the right side with the spear goblins, and then rotate back to my goblin or my spear hut. Hello Felipe, how are you? What's going on? Welcome to the stream. Hope you enjoy what you see. So we are in double elixir now. I do need to defend against this minion horde and then get my goblin hut up. And then here is where we will be able to, oh, I'm doing great. I'm doing fantastic. I am trying to get my crown chest, and I'm very fortunate to have you here with me to witness me try and accomplish that task. But we are gonna go into sudden death, unfortunately. And this is where he is going to drop and reveal his guy. So he has everything on that left side, so I'm just gonna goblin barrel his right tower because I am mounting up quite a lot of pressure here. I will arrow here so that he doesn't do too much damage. I do need to get my my huts back up. And I will constantly try and go for that right tower. We will go ahead and take out that minion horde because I don't want to make a mistake and have them take out that right tower. He is using quite a bit of elixir trying to defend that right side, and I am just concentrating with that goblin barrel on the right side to try and take out that tower. So that's how the ZERG deck works. I don't like the ZERG deck, to be honest, because it's so boring. And you can't really get a really nice attack off. And if they mount a good defense, like with the bomb tower, you just kind of sit there like, I hate my life. Because it's so slow. It's so slow. But the problem is, hello Carlos, welcome to the stream. How are you doing? Welcome, welcome. So that being said, because it's boring, I'm gonna switch back to my regular deck. And hopefully I don't, well, I'm going to lose. I always lose, but it'll help me get to my crown chest a lot faster. Let's just say that. I'll start off by throwing him off with the spear goblins. I like having them just as like quick damage. Make him drop a whole bunch of elixir like that. I don't want to drop my hog rider just yet, but I do want my musketeer to take out his cannon. So we'll go ahead and do that. My musketeer will take care of his minions. I will drop the cannon to get this hog rider going, and then with the minion, or with the musketeer, I will throw my own hog rider and see how he defends. He does have a inferno tower. I don't have enough elixir to do anything just yet. Oh, that little goblin's gonna go ahead and take him out. Unfortunate, very, very unfortunate. If I was quicker, I could have thrown my spear goblins. They would have attacked. I think they would have, yeah, they would have reached and taken out that inferno tower, but we just have to wait. So let's see how he reacts. He is gonna go ahead and throw his minions. Oh shit, I don't have my cannon just yet, but I will go ahead and use my mini P.E.K.K.A. to take care of that. I don't need to go on the defensive just yet, but I do need to take out that cannon. So again, we will throw the Valkyrie up front with the musketeer to take out his cannon, and then I will throw him off here with a free spell. Hopefully the Valkyrie doesn't die, and that will do a lot of damage. My musketeer will be on that inferno tower, and then you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna throw my spear goblins for a little bit of extra damage. I don't know how he's gonna, oh okay, so he's got goblins going. We'll go ahead and throw the cannon because the hog rider is coming. The hog rider's coming here soon, but I don't need to worry about that left tower right now. We are going into double elixir. We'll go ahead and see how he responds. I will just go ahead and arrow and throw my mini P.E.K.K.A. to go ahead and take out his hog rider, and then with my mini P.E.K.K.A. I will throw my musketeer. Oh, I fucking froze just the cannon. Unfortunate, very, very unfortunate. But that being said, I do have the Valkyrie. The Valkyrie is good enough to take out the hog rider as well. I do need to distract on the right side with the spear goblins. You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and take out that left tower with the arrows, and then we'll have the Valkyrie do some damage here. I will throw a free spell to go ahead and freeze everything, and then go ahead and throw my cannon. As long as that hog rider's down, I'm not really too worried. What's going on, Rap Battle MC? I think I almost missed that. I think it was Rap Battle MC. So there is a crown giving us a gold chest. Thought there was somebody outside. We will go into the next battle. I did miss your question though. I saw your name, but I missed your question. I wasn't sure what you asked me. If you don't mind repeating that again. Oh no, it's Rap MC. Rap MC. I'm so sorry. So again, oh shit, you know what? Right here, we will distract. I do need to get that giant to get on my cannon. Those fucking minions. Oh my god. Let's see here. Let's see if we can get a freeze going. Yeah, we'll go ahead and freeze all that back there. Hopefully my musketeer gets in there, gets a couple hits. Oh, you want to battle me? Preferably, I would ask that we battle a little later, because it does take me quite a while to get my my crown chest at this level because I'm fighting a whole bunch of people that are higher level than I am, and it does make it quite difficult for me to get my crown chest if I'm doing extra battles. But we can do some battles later on, just not right away. Let me go ahead and get my crown chest and we can do some battles. Oh, that princess is going to my tower. Should have saved that cannon, let the princess come over. He is gonna go full defensive mode, and he can drop all his shit on my side now, so that makes it terrifying. I'm hoping he gets greedy and tries to take my king tower. That would make things a little bit easier for me, for him to do so. His princess is gonna sit there and fuck my shit up. I do need this though, and I do need to take out that princess. I am on the backlog, trying to defend. I will go ahead and throw my cannon here to take out that princess. I'm really hoping he gets greedy at this point. And I was really hoping to get to that tower, but that is unfortunate for me. His princess is going to go ahead and do some massive damage to me, and I don't seem to have what I need constantly. This right here, guys, is called GG. It's a really good deck. I like his deck. But I am probably gonna get 3 crowned here because it looks like, you know what? I'm just gonna go ahead and let him 3 crown me, because there's no point in defending at this point. He is a level 10. He does have higher level troops than I do, and they do an enormous amount of damage. This is what happens when you get to a higher trophy count. You run into people that have stronger cards than you, so you're sitting there constantly playing defensive tactics. Matter of fact, let me take a look at his cards. So yeah, he has level 10 minion horde, level 10 barbs, level 7 hog rider, level 7 giant. He has both legendary cards. His goblins are level 10, so they can pretty much one-shot all my troops. And then he's got a level 7 elixir collector. So I'm surprised he's not higher in trophies like in Legendary League. I'm surprised he's at 2916 at the moment. So I'm guessing that's just him being shitty. I don't know. Like, he's just hanging around 2900 because he can't get past the better players. But nonetheless, let's just get into the next battle. I've noticed it's been taking quite a long time for me to get my crown chest at this high ranking. Oh shit, what the fuck? Look at this guy being fucking aggressive. I can be aggressive too. But he's... Yeah, it's a lot easier to unlock crowns if I drop trophies, but I don't like losing. I really don't like dropping. I don't like losing. So maybe that's just the competitive side in me. I do want to get my cannon up because I'm expecting his hog rider to show up here. So I will go ahead and gain some elixir. Let my musketeer go do his thing. I do want to see what he responds with, because I do want to, you know what, he dropped his knight in the back. I want to throw my hog rider and go ahead and freeze early. That way I can get at least a few hits. I'm expecting his hog rider to show up here with this push that's coming down. I was able to get that tower, so we'll go ahead and see what he drops. I don't want his knight particularly coming and beating on my cannon, so I will go ahead and throw my mini P.E.K.K.A. and just let the mini P.E.K.K.A. go, because I need to defend against no hog rider. Okay, so with that, I do want to rotate back to my cannon because the cannon is about to die. So I'll let his knight come onto my side. I'll throw the hog rider as just a diversion. I do need that cannon so bad, but how unfortunate. Didn't get it in time, but we were able to save the tower. I don't want that right side to get any more damage because that would put more pressure on me And look at my little spear goblins doing their thing. They're like, fuck it, we're going for the King's Tower. We don't care what you do, we just want to get the King's Tower. So at this point, I do need to get this mini dragon off my tower. He's gonna go ahead and try and fireball me to oblivion. We are in double elixir, so I do have an easier time getting back to my cannon. Yeah, a little too early on the cannon. You know what, fuck it, we'll just do this. I'm expecting his Hog Rider here soon. No, guess not. Where is his Hog Rider? There it is. Okay. So now we have him, and my mini P.E.K.K.A. is going to come along and do his little thing, and I will go ahead and get his ass. I don't want him to target my Musketeer, so I'm just going to do that. I could have froze the right side and gotten a little bit more damage, but I think we're somewhat safe here now at 3 seconds. I will go ahead and freeze his Knight, because it didn't freeze, but whatever. Anyways, how's it going, Oxercraft? Welcome to the stream. Welcome. Thank you for being here. So that is crown number 3. I did get a silver chest out of that. Yeah, next battle. I was thinking about opening up a silver chest, but fuck that. Why get rid of? I can go ahead and do that after this game. I'll start with a Hog Rider just to see what he drops. Most likely he has a cannon or a bomb tower or inferno tower, some sort of tower, or maybe minions. Oh shit! I need to get to my arrows badly. So I did drop a lot of elixir there, but hopefully he doesn't have a Hog Rider. Oh look, a Hog Rider. Great. Mini P.E.K.K.A.s are great for the Hog Rider. Goes ahead and takes out quite a bit. I am doing a shit ton of damage to his right tower because he did drop his Hog Rider. And I was hoping to get 2 hits off on his elixir collector there, but no dice. I do have enough to go ahead and drop 1 card to rotate back to my cannon, just in case his Hog Rider. Okay, that P.E.K.K.A. though, you know what? We'll go ahead and do this. Hopefully this works. Hopefully, I'm thinking of something. He thinks his P.E.K.K.A. is gonna do something. So, oh god, I should have saved that. I should have saved it. We'll go ahead and do this. I do need to rotate back to my Valkyrie. Oh man, this right here is going to be GG. This right here is GG, boys. P.E.K.K.A. and 3 Musketeers. God damn. I wasted that free spell. That's what the problem was. I got that free spell there, and I was supposed to save that, but that was horrible. I'm down to 40. He can arrow me right here, and it's GG. That 3 crown though. That was my bad. I fucked that up so hard. I wasted that free spell hoping to get 1 tower, and I let him get 3 by taking out my crown or my King's Tower. So that was on me. I fucked up. I should have saved my free spell. I was like, oh, I'm gonna be so good. I'm gonna take that right tower. And he was like, fuck you. I'm gonna take everything. So that was well played on his part. Let me go ahead and kick somebody from the clan for you, so you can go ahead and join in. Let's see here. Let's go to the very bottom. Get rid of some of these guys here. I don't know who Blake the Savage is. Goodbye, Blake the Savage. Let's get a couple more people gone, just to have an open area. Dry hitter. I'm not sure who the dry hitter is. Wampa. I got 2 phones. Goodbye, I got 2 phones. So there we go. We opened up 2. Went ahead and accepted you, and we're gonna go into the next battle. I fucked up so bad there, guys. That was my fault. I should have played defensively, and I was like, oh, I can take out this P.E.K.K.A no problem, or take out this, oh shit. I do have enough elixir to go ahead and take out this, this dude. I really hope that they don't take out my mini P.E.K.K.A. Okay, perfect. I want my mini P.E.K.K.A to take at least one hit for my musketeer so that he gets there. Very nice job on his part. I will throw my hog rider. I should have thrown it in the middle because I know he's going to go to the elixir collector anyways. So that was poorly played on my part. I do have the arrows for these guys. Hopefully he doesn't have minion horde, because then I'd be really screwed. I do have the cannon for a small defense. I'm just going to see if I'm going to have to counterattack. Oh shit, yep. Go ahead and throw the cannon with the mini P.E.K.K.A and go ahead and take out his hog rider and throw some spear goblins. I am really low on elixir right now, but I'm just being really aggressive because he is as well. So we're just kind of trading off at the moment. I don't want his elixir collector to get too much, and I do need my cannon pretty badly here. So I'm gonna go ahead and let that happen right there. Oh god, I'm gonna have to free spell this and then drop my cannon here right next to him. Maybe it'll distract him. I don't know. No, no luck. No such luck. Oh god. Fantastic. Fantastic. So I do need to play a little bit more defensively because he is coming very, very aggressive at me. And his elixir collector is what's going to really do me in, I think, because he's going to have that elixir advantage. I will go ahead and throw my musketeer to the left because I don't think he has like a baby dragon or anything. I'm expecting to see something big start coming at this point. I will throw my own Valkyrie in the back and throw this guy and my spear goblins. Man, his hog rider is getting some really good damage on me. So I do need to get a free spell in there because his elixir collector is taking or doing quite a bit of damage. And he is getting really, really nice pushes going here. So I'm gonna have to let that musketeer go. And he's building up a big push here. Thank God I have my cannon ready. And this right here is going to be my push. I will drop everything on the left side to go, or the right side to try and get a decent push going. I will free spell just so I can see a little bit of damage go in there. Thank God my Valkyrie is doing quite a bit of damage there for me. We are in overtime. I do need to constantly put pressure on him though, because he's been saving his... Fuck, this could be game right here. Maybe. Oh god, yep, arrows. And that's GG. Fuck! That elixir collector has is a bit more tankier than my cannon is, so lucky for him. But once I get back into my groove, I should have an easier time getting my crown chest. I'm just not for one to drop my trophies to try and get that crown chest, and that's just not my style. So if I can stay in the 2900s, then I'll stay in the 2900s. I'm not too worried about trophy counts. I'm always about just trying to get my crown chest, you know, and then gradually getting up there. We will try to get a smaller push going here. Thank God my Valkyrie is up. We'll go ahead and take out those goblins. Unfortunately, I don't have my arrows just yet. We'll go ahead and arrow those guys just to get some little damage going. Hopefully I can take out that elixir collector and get a hit on that right tower. We'll go ahead and defend with this guy and throw a cannon to see if we can take out those goblins. Unfortunately for me, I need to come up with better defense. I am spending my elixir quite recklessly, but that elixir collector is what's really killing me right now. Yesterday the meta was completely different. It was a lot of mortars, a lot of bomb towers, and it made it so difficult, so difficult. Let's see. I do need to get back to my cannon. Oh shit. And I do need my Valkyrie to tank for him. I will throw my mini P.E.K.K.A. and arrow all these guys on the left. So there we had a breakthrough so the Musketeer could do some damage. The mini P.E.K.K.A. is not going to be able to do much, but our defense here is pulling off quite nicely. So if we do play a little bit slower, that is more my speed. I do like to play a little bit slower, keep a little bit more elixir, just so I have a better counter attack for when he really starts dropping stuff. Now he does have a fireball, and he is going for our left tower. So I will go ahead and throw this, and throw my mini P.E.K.K.A. to the right, and I will freeze that tower. Ooh, I don't think my mini P.E.K.K.A. is going to be able to get a hit. No. Oh, he got one hit. That's nice. Very nice. Keep the pressure up. Got my cannon back. I will go ahead and throw my Musketeer. And then throw some Spear Goblins with... Oh, no. I want to defend this left side. He is going to continuously try to bombard me here. But my Valkyrie went ahead and took it. I will say thanks and gladly take that trophy. All right, 4 out of 10. 4 out of 10. Go to my clan. Rodriguez. Let's see. Hola, me gustaría unirme a tu clan. All right. X-Man, I'll battle you later on. At the moment, I do want to get my crown chest. I do want to work on that because it takes, I think, about an hour at this level. So we can battle after I get my crown chest. I'll stay on stream and we can go ahead and do a couple battles and all that fun stuff.